Alright, what is going on you guys, and welcome back to the channel. So today I've got a video talking about the new confirm edit on release button. You guys probably already know about this. I already made a video covering this feature, but that was like 2 hours after the update came out, and I didn't really have like a proper look at it. I was just kind of explaining how it works really. But today I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons of it and everything you kind of need to know about this feature and whether you should actually use it or not. And yeah. Because last time obviously I made a video on this like just after it came out, that was like when everyone was really hyped about it because they thought it was just going to completely change the editing system, since obviously, like, you know, when you talk about it, when you think about it, it sounds really good. You know, you can just you know, select your tiles, let go, and then it confirms instantly, so you don't have to press that extra button to confirm. But when you actually go more in depth about this feature and talk about the like negatives of it, there's actually a lot of bad things about it, and it's actually not worth playing in my opinion. But I'm going to be talking about the pros and cons, and it's up to you guys whether you want to play it. But I'm personally not playing it at the moment. But as I said, I will talk about the pros and cons of it, and whether you guys want to play it, because I know some people do like to play it. It's all really your preference, and it's all your decision. But yeah, let's get into the video, and yeah, hopefully you guys enjoy. Alright, so I'm going to quickly go over how this feature actually works. Even though most of you guys probably know how it works already, I just want to give you guys a quick like sort of explanation of how the feature works and how, you know, it is different to the sort of editing feature before. So basically before, obviously you just select the tiles and then you click confirm, and then it just confirms the edit, simple as that. But with this, all you have to do is you select the tiles and then you let go of your select button, and then it just confirms it automatically. So you don't have to press your confirm button, you just let go of your select button, and then once you've let go of it, it confirms the edit. But with this, the bad thing about this, the first bad thing, is the ping difference. Now if you play on a high ping, and by high ping I mean like maybe like 25 to 30 ping, there's actually quite a big delay. Now you may not notice this, there's actually a big delay compared to if you played on like a single digit ping. So if you do play on like a single digit ping, then you may not feel this effect. But if you play on, let's say, like 25 plus ping, then there is actually like a slight delay with this. So before, obviously there's no delay because you just select these and then you click the confirm button and then it confirms it straight away. But with this, when you select your tiles, as soon as you go to let go of your select button, you gotta wait for it to let go, and then it's actually like a really small delay. Now I know like some pro players have actually like said about this, and like I'll give an example. So if you guys know who Shah is, he's a very big controller player in this community. You guys probably know who he is. But he basically tweeted out saying that if you play single edit binds, then you should use this, but if you play double edit binds, it's 10 times faster. So that's what he said, and that is pretty true, because in my opinion double edit binds is faster than this, and I'm sure most people will agree, because you don't have to wait for your select button to just let go and then go all the way back up. You can just literally click a button and then you can just confirm it straight away. So there is a bit of a ping difference. So if you do play on a high ping, let's say 20, 25, 30 ping, anything around there, then you will feel a slight delay with this, and it's faster to just click a button than to wait to let go of your confirm button, of your select button I mean. So yeah, that's the first disadvantage of it. The second disadvantage is that there is still free functions. Now you may not notice this, but it's just in a different order and a different sort of in a different way. So obviously before, the first function is clicking your edit button, then you select, this is the second one, and then you click confirm, which is the third one. But with this, there's actually still free functions. So obviously you click edit, that's the first one, you select, which is the second one, and then you have to let go of your select button, which is the third one, because you've got to wait for your select button to let go. You can't just click here or something, you need to actually wait for it to let go. That is actually a function, and it is obviously in a different manner, but it is actually still free functions as you are letting go of the select button. And the other thing about this as well is that it's confusing with the resets. So say now, like in these situations, say now I'm in a fight with somebody, I'm gonna like edit. If I'm gonna like reset this wall, I've got to reset it, and then I've actually got to confirm, because if you guys didn't know, there's actually you can't just let go of your select button when you're confirming. So now I want to reset this wall, I go to edit, R1, and I can't let go of my reset button. I've got to still confirm it, and this obviously makes sense because say now you were editing this, if you wanted to, let's say reset and go like that, you won't be able to do it because it reset automatically. So that's why that is actually a thing. But yeah, it does get kind of confusing, because some situations when you're resetting walls, you're actually gonna have to click confirm, but with the other situations, when you're just editing normally, you don't have to click confirm, you just have to reset. So yeah, it does get kind of confusing, especially in high pressure situations. It's not something you really want to get confused with, and it just gets like a bit annoying really, because you just gotta like get used to so much, and like 1 second you're selecting your edits, and the other second you're just letting go. So say now I was gonna edit this, I just let go of my select button, and then it confirm it. But with this, I'd have to reset. I can't let go of the reset button. I've got to then confirm it. So like it does get kind of confusing, and it's not something you kind of want to deal with. As I said, in like high pressure situations, it's just too much to like handle, and yeah, it can get a bit confusing. Another negative feature about this is actually your restricted view, which can result in worse aim. So say now I'm in a fight with somebody, and they're trying to take my wall, so I'm the enemy, I drop down, and I'm going to try and take the wall. So say now I'm in the box, my opponent's on the ramp trying to take my wall there. If I wanted to, well, say now they were just standing there even, and they were just waiting for me to make the edit. So say now I have confirm edit on release on, I select these, I can't go down here then to like look to see where my opponent is, because obviously it just automatically selects these edits, because you have to hold down your select button. Whereas before, if I turn this off, and actually turn this feature off, you can actually get like a better view, and you can actually look around more without selecting all your tiles. So say now this is off now, I can select these, and now I can let go, and now I can see where my opponent is. So I can like go down here, and before like right now I'd just be selecting all these because obviously I'm holding down R2, which is what I need to do. But now I can let go of it, and then when I'm ready, say now he's like right down there, I can just confirm, shoot, and then easy. So it makes it easier, because before you just have to look up here, because if you go down you're just going to be selecting other tiles. But now with confirm edit and release off, I'm just free to do what I want once I've made the edit, and I can confirm, get that angle, and then get that shot off. So it makes it much easier, and it kind of helps in those situations. The other bad thing about this as well is with timings and with like your building as well. So not only editing and those situations and like those box fights, but it's also with timing your edits. So if I have it on now, I'll turn my confirm edit and release setting on, and basically what I have to do is I'll demonstrate it right now. So this is on. So say now I'm going to I'm running up this ramp, I want to turn this, and then I want to go through and edit the wall. So with this feature on, what I'm going to have to do is I'm going to have to make the edit. Now I'm going to have to hold down my select button the entire time until I'm above. So I have to time it perfectly, and then I can let go, and then I can edit through. Whereas before, if I actually turn this feature off, I don't have to worry about getting the timing perfectly. I can just do it whenever I want really, and it makes it much easier. So say now that this confirm edit and release is off, I can just make this, I can let go because I'm free right now, and then once I'm ready I can just do that, and then I don't have to worry about selecting it and worry about the timing and letting go at the right time. So yeah, it definitely also like restricts you in those situations as well. However, the good thing about this feature is that you still have many more options. So say now in this situation I'm going to edit this wall, I have the option to actually let go my reset button, my select button, or actually confirm the edit, because you can still kind of use double edit binds, or well, whatever you're using. You can still confirm with this feature on. It's just like you got to get the timing right. So I say now I still have my select button held down right now. I can literally click circle once it's held down, and then I can confirm it, or I can just let go of it. So I still have the option to confirm my edits or just let go, but as I mentioned before, it does get kind of confusing, and it gives you like a restricted view. So yeah, I wouldn't really recommend it personally. However, I'd recommend, it's really up to you. It's what suits your playstyle and like what you feel more comfortable with playing. But personally, I just don't really feel comfortable with this because of the points I just mentioned. But say now you use single edit binds, maybe you like would want to make the switch. But personally, I just recommend using double edit binds. So that's when you have a different bind for your edit and your confirm button. So I have touchpad for edit and circle for confirm. So that's double edit binds. So that's what I'd recommend everybody uses, is double edit binds. If you have single edit binds, so say now I used touchpad for edit and touchpad for confirm, I have the same button for my edit and confirm, then that would be like, I just wouldn't recommend using that, because single edit binds is quite slow. And yeah, it's either an option between, if you do use single edit binds, you can either stick with that or use this confirm edit and release, which you may want to do if you want to mess around with it and you feel comfortable with using it. But I'd recommend, no matter what, you just get used to double edit binds if you're not using them already, because they're so much faster in my opinion, and they have like you can just do much more with it. With the confirm edit and release, you're really restricted to what you can actually do, and yeah, it just has like a lot of negative sort of features to it. However, I wanted to mention one more thing about this feature as well, another sort of like limitation to this. So if I actually turn this feature off right now, I'm actually more free to do like whatever I want with selecting any type of squares. So the feature is off. If I wanted to like edit a door and a window with one edit, I can just select those for the door, and then I can go over and select the window. Simple as that. So I can do it all in one edit. However, if I turn this feature on, you actually can't do this, and you actually have to sort of like do these in separate edits, because it will just select all the other squares. So the confirm edit on release is on. If I want to edit a door and a window, I can't do it because if I let go, it's just going to confirm the edit. So say now I let go, it's just going to confirm it, and if I hold it, which is what I need to do, and go to make the window, it's just going to select all the other squares, and it's really difficult to do. You can't do it. It's actually like literally not possible with this setting on. So I know maybe like a lot of times you aren't actually going to make this edit, but if you do, then you're gonna have to edit. You're gonna have to edit, and then you're gonna have to do it again. So it is kind of slower, and that's another feature that is kind of like a disadvantage to it. However, I wouldn't get discouraged from actually using the setting if you want to, just because of that setting, because as I said, you're not really going to be making this edit very often, and it's not worth not using it if you want to, just because of that. Another thing as well, say now I'm in a cone and I have this setting on, when I wanted to edit these two squares and I'm just waiting for my opponent to try and like lure them in, I have to be holding down select the entire time, whereas before, say now I had the setting off, I literally select them and then let go of my select button, and then I'm chilling. I'm free to do whatever I want. So you don't have to hold down that setting all the time, and it can get kind of annoying for like those situations as well. But yeah, that's pretty much the end of the video. Hope you guys did enjoy. Make sure to leave a comment down below whether this like changed your opinion on the actual setting, and whether you're actually going to be using it or not, because as I said, I'm personally not going to be using it because it has so many negative features. Obviously it does have a few positives, but it has so many negative features compared to them that in my opinion it's not really worth it, and I just prefer playing on double edit buttons because it is much faster in my opinion. But yeah, as I said, hope you guys did enjoy the video. Make sure to drop a like if you did, subscribe to the channel if you guys are new, and turn on post notifications so you don't miss any future uploads, and yeah, I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.